Oh my god, please say I can sleep before 12 tonight. Hey guys, welcome back to one of my videos. Today we're continuing the week 3 programming theme of our 90-day challenge. So today I'm probably going to be focusing on finishing up the photography peep the collection section and doing the social medias page if I have time. There's not much of an update, so let's just hop into it. so here I'm just working on the photography collection. I'm pretty much finished with it, and I had a little fun, I'm not gonna lie, with making like the anime gifs. I say gifs, please. Gifs is the correct way. Don't even try me. But I finished all of them, put some fun gifs because I got bored, and you know, it's always fun. Other than that, I'm just gonna be working on the social medias page. Now, while I was working on it, I did try to find some like collage libraries that I could use, but again, like none of them really fit what I wanted it to do. So I just decided to make it on my own, and it would be a nice experience to learn anyways, because you know, we're learning things. The goal is to learn something new. Other than that, wasn't too challenging. I can walk through the code here just in a bit. Let me just pull up on my setup, and then let me just pull up my setup. Hey guys, so here I pulled up the photography page. Everything here before is new. I just changed up the margins here for the subtitle because I said I was gonna do that, and you know, it just looks cleaner this way. Here is the new portion, peep the collection. And you see, I did have a lot of fun adding these anime gifs. And do not correct my pronunciation, it is pronounced gif. If you pronounce it like gif, no, please. I have always said it with gif. Anyways, yeah, here it is. So let me just pull up the code. So collections view, we have it. I actually cannot see because the camera is like blocking my view, but here we have it. So right now everything is pretty static in terms of like the formatting of the collage. It's using Flexbox properties, so like flex grow, flex basis, and I just plop in a background image depending on what I need. Now right now everything's like static. In the future, let me just recenter this. In the future, I basically want to write a function that takes in a maybe like 6, I think I have 6 right now, the 6 top featured images from a collection, and I'll probably just leave it as top 4 collections because, you know, it's gonna get a bit messy if there is too many collections. But I guess I still need a way for them to see all the collections. Oh, I think there is actually a view more button that I missed in my design. Yeah, so there's actually a view more button. I'll add that another time. Should be pretty simple, I hope. I'll probably just like make a button, and then if it gets clicked, it'll just show a list of all the collections, and then that's all it'll do. Because I really don't think having that many boxes of big collections is good to go. Maybe I can just make them like smaller. Maybe like there's 5 collections on a page, like on a row, and then that would make it easier to navigate. Though it will still be a bit hard if there's like 1,000 collections, which I don't think I'm gonna get to, honestly speaking, but who knows. Anyways, here we have it. Everything's static. I talked about that. Now on the CSS side, it's pretty basic. So before I just had it as backgrounds when I was testing it, and then later on I just plopped on like images. I used the position center so that it doesn't like only look at the top left image, like position of the image, because there's usually nothing interesting there from my experience, at least, of photos or GIFs. GIFs might be a bit different because it might like slide from left to right or top to bottom, but let's just say basics. Anyways, all of this is like pretty simple CSS. I made a bunch of containers for each thing. But yeah, now I'll probably start working on the social medias page and update you guys once I'm done, or while I'm doing it if there is any updates. See you guys in a bit. Hey guys, so I am done with the okay, not done. I am mostly done the social medias page, but since it's like already 8:30 and I still need time to edit, export, and upload, I will stop it here. The only thing I'm missing is like basically the links to the Instagram and YouTube page. That's probably gonna be one of the hard parts. If there is a library, hopefully there's a library so it makes my life easier. But even if there isn't, it would be cool to learn like how to link it to the Instagram API and the YouTube API and like basically filter out. I think for Instagram, I had it the design to have 4 most popular posts, and then YouTube is like 3, or I can just do like the most recent because that works too. Anyways, this is pretty simple. The only thing that's different is like there is a butterfly here because I'm using the same component as I did for the blog and the photography one. That's why I made like so many components. It just makes my life easier now if I want to make new pages. Here there's also a lot of components in case I want to add like, I don't know, a Spotify, like this gray page kind of thing, or like, I don't know why would I make a Discord one, but if I make a Discord one, you know, I can do that. A Twitter one might be useful just to like do updates because I am thinking of using Twitter more now, because right now I'm like changing my Discord status very often to random things because I don't know, just something that comes to mind. Anyways, enough of that random talk. Here we have it. So these are all clickable. You just like hover over them and then, you know, it'll turn bold. And then right now it doesn't link to anything, so if you click it, like nothing happens because I haven't actually put in the link yet. Let me just show you in the code how that works. So then here is like the basic socials page. All of this before is basically the same formatting as the blog and photography page with a few like difference, because the photography page have subtitles, this one doesn't. I think that is mostly the main difference, and that like the navigator bar is set on socials and the text is different. But yeah, and then here we just have the social row. The social row is that horizontal one here, like of all the social medias I have. And then socials page is what I'm talking about with the Instagram, YouTube. I could duplicate it into making a Discord or like a Twitter one. Yeah, Twitter probably, and then Spotify if there's like my top most recently listened to song. Oh my god, English. So yeah, so the link, I didn't really put one yet, but they're all linked. So then social page goes here. Honestly, the only thing that's on the social page is the container, like the gray background with a radial. Yeah. And then the social page title has most of the more complicated things. It will probably be where I add those like recently listed stuff. The only thing is like, depending on the type, it'll be different. And then I'll probably make subcomponents for those because actually I could do it in the same one and then just make like a different function for each that basically plops it into a constant and then put it in my rendering thing, like the return. So yeah, right now it just like checks for if it's YouTube. If it's not YouTube, I'm just putting it as Instagram. I can pretty easily change it to like a switch statement, have variables instead, and then depending on what those are, just, you know, plop in those variables here. So if you can't see, there's like a bunch of components, and then a bunch of CSS too. And then I think here, yeah, it's all like pretty basic CSS. There's nothing like really complicated, I would say. The most tedious part is making all these like components and making sure they're, you know, aligned well from, you know, the socials page. I would say it looks pretty similar. For some reason this one is not really centered on here, so I just made mine here that's more centered. But that's it. Tomorrow I'm thinking of doing some new content actually, so I'll keep this a surprise. and let you guys, and I guess I'd not let you guys, you'll see it tomorrow when I post it. I'll keep it short today because I don't want to sleep at like 1 a.m. again and have like 6 hours of sleep, because I do appreciate my sleep. Funny thing is, I'm getting less sleep than when I was actually in school, because I usually get 8 hours of sleep. Yeah, enough of me talking. I hope you guys found this helpful or interesting. I think my content is a bit boring today, but yeah, thank you for watching and supporting me, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.